How I got a fantastic reduction in my auto insurance. But did I need to worry about the quality of the service I would get? Some pictures of my old Jaguar. I've owned this car a long time. I love driving it. It's comfortable, relaxing. Any journey in this car gives a sense of occasion. Long wheelbase, quiet and luxurious. As business had been a little slow recently, given the state of the economy, I decided that I needed to cut costs. A good way to save money is to reduce some of my general expenses, such as the cost of auto insurance. To cut a long story short, I filled in an application online, which only took me a couple of minutes. I was very surprised at the savings offered from the quotations I received. I decided on one offer that gave a substantial saving. Now, a saving is one thing, but what if I had an accident and the cheaper company turned out to be a problem? You know, service too slow, repairs not to the highest standards, heavy loading for continued insurance cover, and so on. I decided to go ahead. It was a substantial saving. 2 months later, I got a call. I was out of town at the time, and my wife and daughter had taken a long road trip to visit relatives. On the way back, less than 100 miles from home, they were involved in an accident. No one was hurt, thank goodness, and although damaged, the car was still drivable. My wife assured me over the phone that all was well, and they should be home in about 2 hours. Now, when I had taken the insurance, I had noticed 10 tips on information to record if you were involved in an accident. The list of tips are available for anyone that visits their website, www.paylessforautoins.com, to be copied. The recommendation is that the list is printed out and kept with your documents in your car and used as a checklist in the event of an accident. I took this advice and kept a copy in the car with the rest of the car documentation. My wife used it as a check-off list and gathered as close as she could the relevant information. 2 hours later, I called home and my daughter answered the phone. "Hi, my love," I said. "Both you and Mom good?" "Yes," came the reply. "Have you spoken to Mom yet?" she continued. "No, I just phoned now. Are you both fine though, right?" "Oh yes, we're both fine. Don't worry about that." "Ah, good," I said. "Is there much damage to the car?" Then a long pause. Then, hold on a moment, Dad. I'll just get Mom." "Everything is okay, is it, my love?" I asked again. I was just a little worried. "Oh, I'm fine. I'll just get Mom," came the reply. So my mind was put at rest. To cut a long story short, the beautiful Jaguar caught fire just in front of the driveway. So not only had it had an accident 100 miles away, it then also caught fire in front of the house. The fire had started at the front and had been put out by my wife and daughter's quick action once they had gotten the fire extinguisher from under all the luggage in the boot. This made me very proud, considering the very real dangers of the situation. Later, I discovered that my daughter's efficiency with fire extinguishers was due to the fact that she had been involved in a small fire at college, which she had partly been responsible for. A quick before and after would show you just how bad the damage was. Before at the rear, perfect. Before at the front, perfect. After at the front, very far from perfect. After at the rear, also very far from perfect. What happened next is the reason I'm talking to you today. As I explained, I had paid a lot less for this insurance cover than I had done in the past. I was a little worried what to expect. Did cheap insurance cover mean second-rate customer relations? I felt that they must cut corners somewhere. I was rather expecting problems to start from the initial contact. After all, I had applied online and saved quite a lot of money. This is the outline of my first conversation with the insurance company after the accident. I explained the whole incident, and to my surprise, the reply came something like this. "I'm sorry to hear that, sir. We will try and get this resolved for you as soon as possible. We have your policy number. Please forward the other party's details to us and the information of the accident. To save time, you can scan them. She gave me her email contact address. She asked if the car was drivable, and when I said yes, she said that they would collect it straight away. Once the workshop gives its recommendations, she continued, we will either start the repair or issue you the money for the insured cost of the vehicle. You will receive a call in a couple of days, and we will inform you of the progress. The call from my insurers came, as informed, a couple of days later. Your car has been inspected, sir. The decision to repair the car has been made and the parts have been ordered. Once the parts arrive, this is estimated at 4 days, you will be informed. As soon as the repairs are completed, we will inform you, sir. And in the meantime, we will keep you informed on a weekly basis. And that is what happened, and the results, as you can see, as good as new. This is what the car looked like when I collected it, and inspected it, and test drove it. It was perfect. Both the front and rear. I'm pleased. Excellent service, results, and saving. Okay, so what to do next? As you can see, this is a page at www.paylessforautoins.com. Go to this page, come here and click between these two arrows. This will take you to the form to fill in, the same form that I filled in. It takes about 2 minutes. It's a 3-step process. There, I've clicked on there, and then the page will come to here. Year of your car. Let's say the year is 2005. Make, Ford. Model. Super Duty, submodel. There. Enter your zip code. Then continue. It's as simple as this. On to the next page. Is this vehicle owned or leased? Is the vehicle no? Is this vehicle in use for commuting or business? What is the average one-way mileage? Approximate annual mileage. Where is the vehicle parked? Select your desired comprehensive deductible. Select your desired collision deductible. Do you need to add another vehicle to this? Let's say no. Now continue. Jumps to the third part. Your first name. I'm going to put in John as an example. Born, let's say March 10th. I want to make it the Ides of March. 1968. At what age did you? 21. These drop-down menus make it very easy to use. Let's go down, scroll down a bit. I'm saying no, so continue. Now we have, okay, I've made an error here. Last name, marital status I left out, sorry. But married. Self, any other field did I leave out? Don't think so. Continue. Okay, what sort of cover do we want? I'm going to say basic cover. I'm going to put how long have you been continuously insured? For the street address, South Central Avenue. So that's the zip code. Day phone number. This phone number's a nice Mexican restaurant, so don't obviously put your phone number. Yahoo.com. Receive e-newsletters. It's quite handy, those tips, but you don't really need them. It's all the information you need from this website, but if you want to. Are you interested in extended auto warranty? I left it at no. Do what you want. Are you a homeowner? Submit. Now that then goes through. We're focusing on auto insurance, so no thanks, continue. Okay, now just look through the choices you get, and man, there should be some big savings. Once that's done, and that's it, follow it through and get your best offer. Go back to the site and download items that are of interest. That checkoff list, I would recommend it to anyone. Thank you very much.